Hey y'all, my beautiful people. How are you doing today? It is a lovely day outside, and so I decided to bring my drops of sunshine, my inspiration and motivation for you outdoors today. It's so funny how things work because I was inside and I was just about to sit in my recliner and click back on that third click. And I was like, I ain't gonna do the video this week. Yeah, I'll do another one next week. I don't know. I don't feel inspired to do it right now. I ain't gonna do it. And within about 30 minutes of me sitting there, I got at least 3 text messages from 3 different people that told me 3 different ways how my videos have been inspiring them. So I said, okay, Lord, I hear you. Let me get off of my blessed assurance and go outside and record something, my morning drops of sunshine that will hopefully motivate and inspire you today. Normally I read from my book, and we do the commentary for that day, the scripture reference and a prayer and whatever. But today I wanted to do something a little bit different, just something kind of off the cuff, and we'll see how that flows. But what I wanted to talk to you about is, in addition to having those 3 or 4 people that have called me or messaged me to tell me that I inspired them, I've had on the flip side of that a couple of people that have messaged me and just asked me, how do they manage like feeling depressed and feeling low, and what can they do during this type of time. So that's what I want to talk to you about a little bit today, and that is, we're going to talk about not depression, although depression is something that's very real. It's something that a lot of people are experiencing right now. I don't think it's clinical depression. That's something different. That's when you need to that's when you have like a hormonal imbalance and you got to go to a doctor and get prescribed something that can help you, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think right now we're just experiencing some low times and some low moments. So let's talk a little bit about how to manage a moment, because just because you have a bad moment does not mean that you have to have a bad 20 minutes. It doesn't mean you have to have a bad 24 hours. It doesn't mean you have to have a bad day. And it doesn't mean you have to have a bad week or a bad month and let that moment ruin everything. Just need to learn how to manage the moment. So the best way that I can tell you to manage a moment of feeling low or feeling panic or feeling fear or even feeling depressed is just to stop and close your eyes and breathe. Breathing is so important because in a time of fear, in a time of panic, in a time of feeling low, in a time of uncertainty, sometimes we hold our breath. Holding our breath paralyzes the pain. It freezes it so we don't have to feel it. But actually breathing through that pain helps you to actually calm your heart rate, slow things down, get into a better headspace so that you can make the right decision about what you're going to do for the next moment. So that's what I would encourage you to do in managing a moment. Okay. The next thing you need to do is, if you're on the flip side of that and you're somebody like me, or somebody might come to you to ask you for help, that's your opportunity to be a light to somebody. And I'm going to tell you how you can do that. And I had to ask my daughter, I said, so how am I a light to people? And she gave me a couple of things that I had written down, and I'm going to share those with you so that you can start to do these things as well. And the first thing is this is the first thing that I said, is to remember that everything is not about you. And that's hard to hear because we love ourselves. But everything is not about you. So when somebody calls you for help, the first thing you need to do is recognize that it's not about you and stop and listen. Oftentimes people don't want advice. Sometimes they don't even want wisdom. Sometimes they just need to talk through that moment that they're going through, and you're a trusted source where they can do that. So remember, it's not about you. Stop and listen. Okay, be a good listener. The next thing, and this is something that my daughter told me that I do, so I'm sharing it with you, and that is to keep your composure. If someone comes to you and they're panicking and they have a hair on fire situation, you can't turn into that hair on fire also. Now we have two people with the hair on fire. Somebody has to maintain composure and stay calm. So as you're listening, also stay calm. Now my philosophy of life is this, and that is, you can get through anything in life. Let me repeat that. You can get through anything in life. The only thing in life that you cannot escape is death. Anything else, baby, we can figure out a way to get through it. Okay, so remember that. Unless it's death, we'll figure out something. Okay, keep your composure. The next thing you need to do is just show love. Oftentimes people don't want to hear, oh man, you messed up, or you did that? Oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Oftentimes in that moment, people just need for you to show love. And love can combat so many things just by giving somebody acceptance and telling them that you love them. It's going to be okay. Saying words of reassurance. That is how you show love to someone. And that's how you can help, and that's how you can be a light. So hopefully those few things that I told you will help you to manage the moments that are coming, and remember that you're just one breath away from a new moment, from a new experience. Okay. Now, if you are struggling with clinical depression, then I do recommend that you need to call a doctor. You have to get some professional help with that. That's something that I can't speak to. But as far as just giving advice to friends and coaching you that way, I can do that. And so hopefully this dropped a few pieces of sunshine into your day, and you'll remember this next time you get ready to have a moment, or when someone comes to you with one of their moments. You'll be able to help them manage it. Okay? I hope everybody's doing well. Keep smiling and shining. I see I'm old school, so I hang my clothes up to dry, like my Zumba clothes, so I see them waving over there in the wind. But it's a beautiful day. Don't forget, get some sun on you. I did another video where I talked about 10 ways to raise your vibration. That's on here too, so go back and rewatch that if you need to. But other than that, have a beautiful day, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Oh, I look forward to hugging you soon, and I look forward to some great conversations and catching up with you soon. Okay? Have a good one. Bye.